How's it going, everybody? It's me, Justin, aka Good Will Hunter, and I'm back with a well-deserved and long overdue pickups video from probably back in December. So it's been a couple of months, and I really need to get this out of the backlog. Just show you guys, and then I can put it away, sell it off, do whatever I'm going to do with it here in the collection. But it's going to be a long video, so it's probably going to break it up into 2 parts. But hey, cheers to you. It's 5 in the morning. I can't sleep, so I figured might as well make a video. Let's just jump right in. So I got a stack of games. These are all pickups from thrift stores. I got a copy of Track and Field 2000 on the Nintendo 64. It's one of those like Blockbuster, I think, exclusive rentals. It goes for, you know, I don't know, 12, 15 bucks. Picked this up at Goodwill. You guys saw this in one of my pickup videos. It's F-Zero-X on the N64. You know, it's in okay condition. I had this in the collection, but I got rid of all my N64 stuff, so nice to have first-party Nintendo games. Some Nintendo games from a Value Village. They had all these games marked at $6.99, so I went through and picked the 3 that I didn't have, that I knew that were worth more than $6.99. So we got a copy of 1942, and they all came with the dust sleeves, so that was pretty cool. I had 1943, but I did not have 1942. That was solid. Black Label title. You got Wrecking Crew, Mr. Mario, when he was a construction worker. And last but not least, Nightmare on Elm Street. This one actually goes for some pretty decent money nowadays, which is weird. It goes for like 20, 30 bucks. So that was good. $7 investment. Copy of Frogger Helmet Chaos on the PSP. I don't think I had this, so for 2 bucks, it was complete. And it just looks like a fun little platformer. Probably nothing I'll sink anytime, if any, into, because you know I don't play half of this shit. A copy of Harvest Moon Save the Homeland by Natsume. And that one was also complete. I paid $5 for that. I always pick these up if I can find them. They're not really that worth picking up, but it's just another thing to add to the collection. This game I love to play on, is it on? I want to say it's a Neo Geo arcade game, but it also came out on Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and that is Super Baseball 2020. Another excellent game is James Buster Douglas's Boxing on the Sega Genesis. It's kind of like a, it's like a not side scroller, but you know, it's a side view boxing game. Unfortunately, it did not have the manual, only had the game. But again, for $1.91, it was worth picking up. Copy of Just Dance 2015. Picked this up, I guess, at a Goodwill. I did not have this one. I think I had 2014. I actually picked that up, and I had that one already. $1.91, Modern Warfare 2 in the Steelbook. I think it probably came with a sleeve as well, like a clear plastic sleeve. Obscure The Aftermath. I just picked this up last week at a Goodwill up in Buford. Again, didn't have it. It's $5. This was a really good find. At that same Value Village that I found those Nintendo games, found a copy of Mutant League Hockey. They had it marked for $18.99. Unfortunately, it only comes with the game, no manual. But it is the original artwork, even though it's a little dinged up in the corner. When she rung it up, she only charged me $10 for it, so that's a really good deal. This game goes for $40 just the game itself. Blu-ray in a green case, The Incredible Hulk, not the Hulk, that shitty one. This is actually a good one with Ed Norton as Bruce Banner. A copy of X-Men Legends 2 on the GameCube. Complete. Another same day I found a copy of DuckTales on the PS3. I already have it on the Wii U, but you know, for a couple of bucks, I'm totally gonna pick that up. I love that remake. It was a really good homage to the original. Found a disc-only copy of Dragon Ball Z Infinite World on the PlayStation 2. Had it resurfaced because it goes for a little bit, and I did not have it. Unfortunately, it's only the disc only, so the hunt continues. And a greatest hits copy of Dark Cloud on the original PlayStation 2. That one was complete. I think I buffed this one out too. Yeah. So I'll be looking out for Dark Cloud 2, a game that I just don't have in the collection. I guess we can move on to a little bit of hardware, seeing as that was all pretty much just games. We did pick up hardware in the past couple of months at a thrift store that I go to a lot, Park Ave Thrift. I found a Nintendo DS XL, and it's the 25th anniversary Mario one. At a local Goodwill up in Johns Creek, the same day I found that F-Zero, I found for $16 a Nintendo 3DS. This is the launch, the teal one. It works great. Looks like it was never even used at all. It's just in immaculate condition. Comes with a stylus and everything, which I never had when I had bought mine. I didn't come with a stylus. Came with a copy of Babysitter. So obviously this was a little girl's. It had her pictures and everything all over it. Actually came with an SD card as well. So thank you very much, whomever you are, that you just took very good care of your 3DS. I think little girls take care of their stuff more than little boys. They just want to destroy everything. Found a slim PlayStation 3. Works great. Came with a copy of Black Ops 2. Picked up another, actually, so this I've been holding on for probably a year now. I just haven't gotten around to fixing it. I picked this up at a Goodwill in Arkansas. It's PlayStation 3. It's the launch edition, the one that had the media card readers. I picked this up for $30. They had it listed that it did not read discs, so all it really needed was a new Blu-ray player. The thing with these is, though, they have a drive board that pairs with the actual Blu-ray drive. No, I'm sorry, with the motherboard. So if you take the Blu-ray drive out of this, you need to keep the board to go with this system. So you can just order a new Blu-ray off eBay. I think I picked one up for $20, $30. Just install it, add the board. It worked great. I know it's a ticking time bomb. We don't know how long this thing will last, but it does read PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games. And I think last month I found another PlayStation 3 fat version. I think I had parts from another one that I had taken, but this one actually did work. I don't think I needed anything but just maybe a new case top for it. Reformatted it, added some, missing some parts here and there. Oh, I think this one had broken USB ports in the front. One of them was broken, and the other one, when I tried to fix it, it broke. So I had to order new USB ports, but yeah, now I think I have all the PlayStation 3s. I have the Super Slim upstairs. They got Slim there, the first generation, second after the revision. So I'm all set in PlayStation 3s. So let's switch gears. Let's actually do a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I got a Game Boy Advance and some games. So for 40 bucks, which is not the greatest of deals, but to find decent games in a lot with a system that's practically brand new, which I'm probably just going to go ahead and backlit. And it came with this cool little case, I guess. So what I picked up was the Game Boy Advance, the original, and it's just, you probably can't, the camera's not going to pick this up, but screen has like literally no scratches. I know it's not an aftermarket like replacement. Case is in great condition. The only problem is, and I had this on video and I was going to make it a separate video, but I just figured I wouldn't. When I opened this thing up, the battery terminal was completely corroded. I mean, it was just so very, very bad. What I literally had to do, because it would not turn on even when I took the batteries out, I had to clean it, take the case off, scrub it down, pop some batteries back in. But, you know, these things are tanks. It works. So, probably going to get, they sell backlight mods that you can buy off eBay for around 30 bucks. I'm probably going to buy one of those, because I have 3 of these original GBAs. But more so, I bought it for the games. I didn't have any of these games, all 3 actually, which makes all of them, in my collection, and I only wanted really one, but you know, it's just fate would be. And these games go anywhere between 10, 15, 20 bucks, so for all 3 it pretty much just pays for the whole thing. Picked up a copy, Super Mario Advance, which is Super Mario 2, and, well, Super Mario USA, and then the original Super Mario Brothers. F-Zero Maximum Velocity, which I bought this on the Wii U Virtual Console and it was not very good, so I don't have high hopes for this. The only game that I really wanted, because they didn't have it, and I really love the series, is Final Fight 1, which lets you play as Guy, Cody, and Hagar. And it has like some new cutscenes when you interact with the bosses, and you know, it'll save your progression. You got this at a Goodwill. This is Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. I don't know why I picked this up. Skylanders, I think they wanted $3 for this. Comes with the game, the portal, a couple of characters. I don't know. I found a couple of not original, but still, they look very good knockoffs of the GameCube controller for the Nintendo GameCube. So whenever I can find a controller like this N64 one, which I picked up at a Goodwill last week, I know I paid $6 for this, but it is an original Nintendo branded one. More Skylanders for $3. I think I was going to sell this because it goes for $15, $20. But I doubt I'm even going to be able to get that, so I might just hold on to it, amass a shit ton of Skylanders, and just try to offload it somewhere. Incense. I don't know, you smell. Tell me what you smells like. Go on, get on in there. Get a nice big whiff. Pick these off eBay. I'm kind of addicted to them. I have all but one. I bought only one physical amiibo for Breath of the Wild, but I had to go and pick up the Guardians, their amiibo cards. And let's move on to pickups that I actually paid at a retail store or from a retail site. Well, that's gonna have to do it for part 1 of what we still have a little bit more to go. So stick around for that. You'll see that in part 2. Don't know when that's gonna be out, but obviously it'll be out when it's out. So make sure to check back for part 2. But as always, keep up the thrift, and I'll thrift with y'all later.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Say, have you ever been in homicidal levels of debt? Well, if you haven't, look no further, because I'm the culmination of said debt. Let's talk about that. So a few months ago, I purchased this bad boy, the Triller Fixatron. It'll take any bad trailer you throw into it and make it somewhat presentable. The thing is, the bad trailer fixer industry crashed recently, and now nobody wants Fixatrons anymore. If you ever recall walking down the street with one of these things, oh boy. But I love this thing, and only after purchasing it did I realize it only cost $12 grand to have fun.